brings us to 129, which is using the math class. Okay, the learning objectives here is to call static methods, and we're going to be calling them from a different class in this case for the math class. It says static methods are called using the dot operator along with the class name unless they are defined in the enclosing class. So we're going to be using the math class. So it's going to be math dot whatever the method you want. So that's why it says dot operator along with the class name. So it's going to be math dot whatever method you're using. Oh, it says it right here. So it kind of makes more sense. So it says math dot whatever method you're using for the static math methods. And you can use the abs, the pow, the square root, the random to with those methods for the math. And again, that's in the quick reference, so you don't have to memorize it, but the more you're comfortable with it, the better. This was going to be your warm-up, but last time, I think one person got it last time, and they got it in such a weird way that I felt like it confused students. But you do absolutely have to know this. This is one thing that you should absolutely memorize, is just how to get a random number between two values, okay? So you have to cast it as an int, and this is very awkward, especially if you're used to Python, but you have to cast it as an int. You call math random, and then you have to multiply it by the range. Well, the range is the max number minus the min number plus 1. Okay, so say you were going to go from a random number between 5 and 10. You subtract 10 and 5, you get 5, and you add 1 to it, so then you multiply it by 6 here. But this would be a random number between 0 and 6. 0 and 5. Yes, 0. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think of where the random. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Yeah, 0 and 5. I'm sorry, 0 and 5. From that, was someone just going to say that? I just want to double check.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
All right, thank you. So yeah, this would be 0 through 5 because it's one less than it based on how the random works. You're going to learn how random works today for this, and then you have to add 5 because you don't want 0 to 5. You want 5 to 10. Oh, I guess that explains my answer right there. So this would be 0 to 5, and then you're adding 5 to it, so you can't actually get 0. The lowest you would get is 5. Okay, hugely important. It shows up every single year on every test of if you want to get a random integer between two values, that's what you would do for this. Okay. I would I would memorize that first line basically. And then maybe even memorize what the range is, the max minus the min plus 1 for it, but just hugely important on that. Originally what I was going to do is I was going to teach you how the random method works, the math.random method, and then said, okay, use this, create some algorithm to make things be a random number between two other values. And it just got chaotic, and it wasted a lot of time, and we don't really have a lot of time because we only have 70 minutes. So that's why I'm kind of giving it to you, kind of a spoiler. You're going to experiment with all of these methods in the actual activity that you're doing as well. So I know I went really fast on that, but it's meant to be just an overview. It's not meant to be a lesson. It's just a sneak preview.